first strategy I would like to discuss with you, okay? How to turn your resume into interview invitations. And before I share with you this first strategy, or before I share with you actually what you need to do, I just want to remind you this. Even if you have great credentials, okay, if you come from like a famous, renowned, university, if you have like amazing work achievements, if you have like very high GPA, it does not guarantee an invitation. Obviously, it helps. Okay, it's better to have all this on your resume, but it does not guarantee an invitation. Just to give you an example, one of my clients recently, so the guy was completing an MBA at Harvard Business School, and he got invited at BCG, Bain, and other top consulting firms, but he was not invited at McKinsey. Okay, he didn't receive an invitation at McKinsey, despite coming from this very prestigious university. So that you need to do something else than just having like a dry list of amazing facts or amazing achievements on your resume. Okay, you need to do something else. Next, I would like to share with you something obvious, but very often I see actually that this truth is overlooked. Imagine the situation, on the left side, you have the CV of a professional who is a mechanical engineer. What do you think would happen if this mechanical engineer will apply to a job for, a position, a head of finance position? Obviously, it doesn't work. Now, imagine the second situation, okay? You have here an experienced professional with like a lot of experience in political science. And imagine this candidate applying to a job like to be a civil engineer. Obviously, it doesn't work. So let me state this obvious truth, but your CV must be updated to be a consulting CV, okay? And that's exactly what I'm going to share with you right now, okay? How to do it. And the one thing you need to do to have a consulting resume is to show how you moved the needle. Okay, they want to see actually the impact you had in the past. So let's discuss how to do it on your resume. Okay, you have many ways to do it, and I will share with you two tactics actually to show them the impact you had in the past. Let's start with the first example. Okay, here I put a bullet point you can see or you can find on a resume. And the bullet point looks like this, analyze and researched the Spanish consumer market upon own initiative and wrote reports that were key to multiple marketing campaigns. And this example, this initial version of the bullet point is actually not good. Okay, it's a list of duties, it's a list of activities. There is no way this candidate is actually showing the impact he had. So we worked together and we came up with actually this improved version of this bullet point. And the improved version looks like this: supported sales growth in the Spanish market, okay, to achieve 20% above budget by conducting in-depth market research used to design 3 marketing campaigns for a total budget of 1.2 million euros. Okay. And with this new bullet point, you can see two things. First, obviously, the impact this candidate had is way more obvious. And for that, we did two things. Okay. First, we quantify the outcome. I mean, this one probably and that's what most candidates are trying to do. And that's good. I'm not saying it's bad, it's good. Here, the quantification of the outcome is, okay, we achieve 20% above budget. But there is another tactic you can use to actually show the impact you had. And this second tactic is called qualification of the problem. Okay, the more or the better you qualify the problem, the better you can actually show the impact you had. And very often, the qualification of the problem is actually better to show the impact you had, better than the quantification of the outcome. Okay, I will share with you other examples in a moment. In this example, we have qualified the problem like this. The guy was working on growing sales, and he put some numbers here to qualify the resources, he used to achieve this or to solve this business problem. So that was the qualification of the problem. Let me give you another example. Here you can have a bullet point that looks like this. Worked alongside senior leadership to deliver a new target operating model and savings plan for global technology companies' human resources function. Again, this one is not that bad. Okay, we have some interesting information here, but it's still too much a list of activities. Okay, so let's try to improve actually this bullet point. And the improved version of this bullet point can be team up with a senior leadership team of a leading global technology company to redesign the HR operating model, resulting in a $7 million cost-saving plan in 18 months. So here, the candidate did a good job to quantify the outcome, okay, of his action. So a cost-saving plan of $7 million. And this candidate did a very good job to qualify the problem. Okay, actually it was, okay, redesign the HR operating model, but I work for a leading global technology company is another way to qualify the problem. If I'm telling you, okay, I work for this leading global technology company to redesign the HR operating model, I don't even have to actually quantify the outcome of my actions. You can already have an idea of, oh, okay, that's probably the impact was probably big. Okay, so that's why it's a very powerful tactic. And sometimes you cannot quantify actually the outcome of an action, and then with the tactic of qualifying the problem, you can still make it. Okay, for instance, here, the initial version of the bullet point was led the organization of a product launch event and 2 major fairs. Again, it's too descriptive. Okay, it's too much. It looks too much like a list of activities. The improved version was supported the growth of a new brand representing 35% of Samsonite Spain sales by leading the organization of a launch event and 2 major fairs, okay, for a total budget of $300K. So here the candidate was not able to really quantify the outcome of these actions, but the candidate actually did a very good job to qualify the problem, okay, by saying, okay, I worked on the growth of this brand representing 1/3 of Samsonite sales in Spain. And by saying, okay, to do this, I had to manage a budget of $300K. It's a very good qualification of the problem. And it gives actually the readers a very good idea of the impact this candidate had. Okay? So that's really what you must do to turn application